idea. Hey guys, so I filmed this intro 3 times because of all the sirens that have been going off, but I just wanted to welcome you to this video and that I'm so excited because Christmas is right around the corner. It's holiday season officially, and I wanted to kick it off with a Christmas brunch slash breakfast recipes. A lot of these recipes are very sweet. The idea behind all of these videos is that everything that is cooked, baked, made is full of wholesome ingredients. And these are definitely holiday stuff. They're festive. They are something that you would have with your family during this holiday season. Obviously not like a regular breakfast that you'd have every single day. This is a special occasion. It's fun. And that's kind of what we're doing. It's just we're basically swapping out processed ingredients for things that are wholesome and that are just basically in their most natural form, if that makes sense. You guys have got to try these recipes, especially the coffee cake. It's my favorite. It's like a cinnamon roll coffee cake. It's so good. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start out with this amazing hot chocolate, and you're gonna need 4 cans of coconut milk. And this is the coconut milk from the can. It's a lot thicker and it's really rich and very delicious, and it just makes for a really good base. And then you wanna add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and that's gonna help to give it a little bit more flavor. And then I'm adding in 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup for some sweetness, and the added maple flavor tastes so good. And then you want 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1/4 of a cup of coconut sugar. That's optional. It just makes it so like caramely tasting. And then I'm adding in 2 scoops of Vital Proteins collagen peptides. This makes it so thick and full of protein and collagen. And I love adding this to the hot cocoa because it has the vitamins that you need for your hair, skin, nails, even your joint and your digestion health. So it's amazing, and it also makes it really creamy. So then I froze some coconut cream, and I just used a cookie cutter and made it into this little snowflake, but snowflakes melt really fast, especially when they're in warm cocoa. So now we're gonna move on to the cinnamon roll coffee cake. You're gonna need 2.5 cups of almond flour. This is gonna make the coffee cake have that really nice texture. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder. And that's it for your dry ingredients. It's really simple. So mix those up, and then we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. So, oh, I threw in some chopped pecans. Whoa, don't wanna get ahead of myself. Okay, so you're gonna need 1/4 of a cup of melted coconut oil. Then you're gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then you wanna add in your maple syrup, and that's just 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. This is gonna have, again, that sweetness and that mapley flavor. And then 2 eggs, or you could do flax eggs if you can't have eggs. And then you just mix it all up, and those are your wet ingredients. It's really simple. And then go ahead and add that into your dry ingredients. And once again, you can always swap things out. So if you can't have almonds, you could do like coconut flour or rice flour. Just make it work for you. So then we do the cinnamon crumb topping, which is just 1/2 cup of chopped pecans, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, and then along with your 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. And this is delicious for your topping. This is what's gonna add that nice cinnamon roll flavor. And then it's time to get it ready for the oven. And yes, I'm using a pie dish. That's just because that's all that I had to make it work, because you wanna use a little bit of a smaller dish. And I'm just pressing it in there, and then you wanna add in your topping. And I just glazed this all over and rolled it around just so that it would really fill every single part of the top. And then we're gonna make our icing, which is 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup, 1/2 a cup of coconut cream, and then you wanna do 3/4 of a cup of coconut butter. So this is the best icing ever. It is so good, and it's so flavorful. It's delicious and full of healthy fats, and I love it. Then you just want to pull out your coffee cake after baking it for about 35 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and top it with your icing. And then we're gonna do these sweet potato cups. So I'm just taking some grated sweet potato and adding in a little bit of oil and salt and pepper, and you can do as much or as little sweet potato as you want depending on how many people you're feeding. But then you just press these into the molds, bake them at 400 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then add in your eggs on top. And then they go back in at 400 for about 10 minutes. And that's it. Now for the pancakes, I'm just using a paleo, which is basically just like a gluten and grain-free mix. And I'm just literally doing a pre-made mix and then adding in some more Vital Proteins just because I like to sneak this in wherever I can to get the most collagen that I can. And it's just so good for you, and I love the way that it makes me feel. So I literally put it in everything, and I'm gonna mix that up, and then I'm gonna add some dark chocolate chips. This holiday breakfast recipe is very sweet. It's the holidays. I just think of like treats because it's the holidays. So we're just, nixing the gluten and the refined sugar and just finding little fun ways to make it healthier. So yeah, you still eat pancakes. And so I made the pancakes and then I just cut them out with some cookie cutters. This is so cute and so fun. So I'm throwing in a bonus recipe here because this is one of my favorite things to make this time of year. So you'll find out at the end what it is. But anyway, 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil and then 1 egg, and mix it together with 1/3 of a cup of honey, or you could do agave, whatever you prefer. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to add in 1 tablespoon of cinnamon plus 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. This is going to make it a little bit more hearty. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Ground flaxseed, 2 teaspoons of that. Flaxseed's really great because it adds fiber and it adds really great texture if you want it to be a little bit more hearty. And then you mix it all together, and then you can do your add-ins. So I'm adding in dark chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of oats, and these are your oatmeal cookies. These remind me of when I was a little kid, and I just love them for this time of year. So I wanted to throw in that recipe as a little bonus. And then we're gonna get on to our table. If you are doing Christmas breakfast or brunch, I wanted to show you a really cute little place setting. So I just got these cute little, actually they're towels, but I got them from the Dollar Tree and I'm just using them as napkins. And then I grabbed these large cinnamon sticks from the craft store, and then I just literally wrapped some twine around them with a little sprig that I cut off of my wreath. And then that was it. That's my place setting. And then I put in some floating candles with some cranberries, and I bought this cute little like table runner for like $12 at a craft store. And so overall I did it really inexpensively, and it turned out super cute and very festive. And then it was time to eat, and it's really hilarious. I'm just gonna let you watch me and my little sister interact because I think it's the funniest thing ever. She makes me laugh so hard. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I love you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed these delicious recipes. Let me know if you try them out with hashtag Cambria's Kitchen on Instagram or Twitter. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Good. You honestly think I would? No! What are you doing? Oops. It was a raspberry.
This is going to be an amazing month because we have Vlogmas, and I have something that's super exciting coming out this month. So if you want to be the first to know about it, definitely sign up for the emails. I send out weekly emails that include recipes, health tips, soul encouragement to get you through the week, and basically just honestly life advice. And sometimes it's just what I would need for myself to get through the week, whether it's something light or whether it's really encouragement. I write each email for you in mind. So yeah, that's gonna be the place to find out about this exciting thing that's coming. So anyway, that's gonna be it. I will see you over on my second channel every single day of the month until Christmas. So let's hang out, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.